Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today, you guys, I am using my new webcam. So I am just going to share this. Hold on my Facebook group so you guys get the understanding that I'm able to do this. I am using the new webcam, so I am just sharing. I am sorry I'm a little late because I had to set up the camera. So that way it will be there. I'm just sharing with the groups. And I'm also sharing with other people. So hello, everybody. Hello, Katrina. How are you? Good morning, Dusty. Good afternoon, Dusty. It's like 1:22 here. So I'm also going to share to one more group. No problem, Kim. I'm glad you got your card. You know, I got a couple of cards. So as some of you know, I got a new webcam. This is why we're actually now in a little bit of a, see, when I go up, you can see everything. This is how messy everybody is. So just so you guys understand. I have to learn how to do this. I just want you guys to understand, see how it's done. I have to figure out, hi, Robin. Hello, everybody. Today is going to be the Christmas haul. I am using the new webcam. Took me a little while. I'm sorry I'm late because I had to figure out how to set up the camera and use the software. So today is the Christmas coloring book haul, color haul. So the very first thing that you guys will probably notice. I've never seen a neat artist. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of my room. So yes, we have a webcam. Now, the webcam is not going to be included in this. You guys aren't going to actually see the webcam because I'm actually using the new webcam. This is the first time I'm using it. I actually set it up because I had problems putting it on the back of my computer. So I used the, what is it called? The squid thing. So how was everybody's Christmases? I had a really good time with the Christmas book hauls. Christmas was very good to me. Now, some of you know, I ordered some books, and they got mixed in with the Christmas stuff. So what happened was my mother said, no, you can't open any of the boxes. So everything had to be done. So we're going to get to the first gift that I got. I did order. Oh, that's very nice, Kim. I like that. So as some of you know, I don't have a microphone, so I'm just using my voice. So the first thing, as some of you know, I've been wanting this for like forever, ever since I saw them on Sammy did some stuff with it, and then Kate did some stuff with it. And then after I saw Kate color in a few pictures with her Pablos, I knew I wanted them more than I, yeah, it's a squid tripod because I couldn't get yeah, I'm using the squid tripod. Yeah, I managed to figure out how to attach the webcam to the squid tripod. Yeah. Yes, there is a thing called a squid tripod. It's mostly for your iPhone, but you can use it for other things too. So it's a lower end thing. So thank you. So as some of you know, we got the Pablo's 120 pencils. They're very creamy. They're rich. They're just beautiful pencils. I have already done a swatch of them. I can find my swatch sheet. You know, that's the Amazon Basics. I can show you a swatch sheet that I did of the. They color creamy. They're beautiful. They're like what are they? They're beautiful, but here's a swatch that I've done of the Pablos. And they're really creamy when you color with them. So this is the colors. So let's make it. Yeah, I know. They have beautiful points, but I'm going to open them up. These came from my father. I am expecting a case. What makes them nice is that they put this little pattern in between every tray. So you guys get this. And instead of having it the traditional way, they package them like this. So you get an understanding that these are each individual trays except for the last one. So then you get these beautiful, and they color really pretty. The trays are really good because they make it very easy to use the trays. So I ordered a case to put them in, so when I get a chance, I'll put a case in them. But I'm going to show you a little thing I did with them. Hi, the Coloring Book Nook. Hi, Shalene. How are you? These are the gifts from my father. These are the Pablos. So I will be putting them in a case. Because I don't like not to say that anything bad about the trays, but I just don't like the big trends. So this was one of the things that I really, really wanted. And where's my Nutcracker coloring book? So I can show you some swag that I colored with it. Here's some pictures that I colored with it. These are done in Pablos. These are not done with anything else. This is how nice they colored. And I didn't even use a lot of the point because they're very creamy and very pigmented. So this is a picture that I'm currently working on in the Nutcracker coloring book. I thought I'd show you guys that. I'm not even moving this. Interesting. This means it needs to be tightened. Oh. But I tightened that. I don't know why that happens, but that's what I did with the Pablos. Now my coworker at work, this is what one of my coworkers gave me. I gave them all wallets. What does that mean, auto refocused? This is like an emergency kit. It's a 17 beauty and personal care essentials. So it's really a cool looking little thing. I haven't opened it yet, so I like it. I haven't opened it yet. Maybe I should open it just to see what's in it. So I'm just going to open this to see what's in it. So all these little things that you need, like lip balm for when it's really cold, breath drops, never used that a day in my life, nail polish. Oh, these are cute little things. Hairspray. So that's just some of what's in there. Then one of my other coworkers gave me 1,000 Witches body lotion. This is really beautiful. Hi, Ashley. We're doing the coloring, the Christmas haul. This is 24-hour moisture body lotion. It's shea butter and vitamin E. These are really nice, and they smell nice, and they feel nice. Like, supposed to put a little on the thing. So, hello, everybody that's coming into the room. So that was what another coworker gave me. Really nice stuff. I have the stuff on the box. So I thought that'd be nice to show you some of the stuff that isn't coloring book related. Then my other coworker, she gave me a coloring book called Butterfly Garden by Broderick Johnson. Now, she also did a vampire thing. So, hi, Jerry. So, this is a little bit different. Once I learn how to work with the camera, it'll be better. So she did these beautiful butterflies. So she gave me a butterfly coloring book. So it has all butterflies in it. So that's just some of what's in the book. And then she also gave me a little thing of Prismacolor pencils, 24 pencils. Oh, Lori, I like that. Lori's Coloring Hangout. Do you have a channel, Lori? I love channels. That tells you just how busy I've been. There we go. I'm not very good at opening things on camera. So then we got these 24 pencils. As you know, these are the premieres. Those who know me know I really love my Prismas, so to get a 24 set is really nice. So these would make good backups. Then my brother got me these wonderful pens. Oops. Now, if you're not familiar with these are Aqua Pens, and they're really nice. I used one of them. These are for my brother. Very nice. These are very nice. Sometimes it's better if you open these things up when you get them. But I haven't had a chance to open them up. Probably going to need a case for these too. Oh. That's not good, whatever fell on the floor. Don't worry about it. We'll find it later. Oh, there it is. That's what I was thinking. These are Aqua Pens. If you're not familiar with these, I got one of these once in the a sketch box and I really liked them. Okay, Lori. So if you're not familiar with how they work, I'm going to take a pen and show you just how pretty these things are. Just so you guys get, let's do the light. And what they do is they have a fine nib and a brush nib. So I'm probably going to put these in one of my pen sets, with one of my other sets. So I'm going to show you what they can do with the brush here. This is just something. They give nice color. Just so you can. These are Aqua Pens, but they have different ones. So this is not a full set. This is just the 24 set of the watercolor of the ocean set, because they have different ones. They have ones for florals, one for earth, and they have one for earth and sky. So keep that in mind. I think there's like about 100 and something in the set in total. Now back to supplies. My mother got me these. They come from a company. I don't remember the company's name offhand, but I'll look that up for you, Kim, because I don't know off the hand who makes them. But la 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 markers. This comes from my mother. If you're not familiar with this, this is 168 markers. This is the first time I've even taken them out. And they give you a color card. I know who would love these. Oh my God, these are enormous. And they have different names. So just to tell you guys, these were a gift from my mother. Hi, Sue. Hi, Nick and Tina. This is, I'm using the new webcam. So those are the big ones. Yeah. Aqua pens. So that's what I mean. Yes, I'm becoming a marker maniac. Well, my parents are no longer together. They've been divorced for about how many years now? About almost 20 years now. But, you know, not every marriage is happy, Nick. So, you know, they live separate. So I live with my mother. So hi, Nick and Tina. Now we go on to the rest of the books. Now, some of these were bought. Some of these I bought myself. And then some of these, I am also waiting for Girls with Me. Okay, this is what's coming up. Girls with Music I ordered. I ordered the other Sakum's book, the second one. And then I also have Steampunk Darlings arriving. So that's it. Now, this one I bought myself, but because it got mixed in with the Christmas stuff, I couldn't open it to Christmas. Does everybody know what this one is? Fairy Miracles! I got this on Amazon. I was very lucky to get it on Amazon because it kept selling it kept selling out. Then they restocked it. Then they had it out, restocked it. So it was big drama when this book dropped on Amazon. Some of you, and look how pretty it is. I get a nice little bookmark. I get the signed book plate. And then I get a lovely little message from Clara. Clara Makova wrote a lovely little message. The paper's black. Look at that. I love this picture. I want to do this picture first. I think if we color anything, I think we'll color from this book, even though I haven't done a flip through of this book. So, so that's that one. Now, this is one that I bought. Fairies 2 by Christine Caron. Now, some of you know, Shalene, we're going to update something in the, Shalene, February, I have a new color. Hi, Victoria. February, I have a new color along. It is called Fabulous Fairies February, which means we're coloring fairies in February. So hence, I got this in Grayscale because I like her art, but I think her Grayscale is much better. Like, I don't know why, but her Grayscale is just fantastic. Look at this. I haven't even done any flip throughs of any of the books I'm showing you yet, but will at some point. Does that not scream, I want to color the book? This I bought as well. This is a Dev-inspired enabled book. After I saw it on Dev's channel, I knew I had to have it. Saga. This book is just outstanding in the way it colors and everything. Nick and Tina, don't you notice something? I'm in high def. Look at that. This was Dev-inspired purchase. This I also got. I saw it on somebody else's channel. I do not know who enabled this. The next two books are going to be people who purchased who got me it. So hold on. Thank you, Kim. I think I saw this. I forget whose channel I saw this on, but it was a smaller YouTube, maybe Mono Limo or Little Reader. It was a smaller YouTube who was flipping through this book. Absolutely loved it. And now the next two books, which were gifted to me by my mother. This one is Lunar Mysteries coloring book by Heather Valentine. Now, all of you know about the Lacey's. And no, I do not know my skin combinations for my Pablos yet. And this one is Fairies and Pixels coloring book by Linda Heller. Now, these fairies are a little different than what you are normally expecting in a fairies book. Some of them are detailed, some of them are less detailed. So that's fun. It's always a lot of fun to color that. So that is my Christmas book haul. So I was thinking maybe we should color with my Pablos and pick a picture from Fairy Miracles. What picture shall I color from Fairy Miracles? Even though I technically haven't done a flip through of this book. I figure there's so many flip throughs of this book. You people want me to, you know, we should always start at the beginning of a book. I think this would be a nice picture to do, even though I don't know my skin combos. I think this would be a good picture to do. Yeah, let's do the start picture. I mean, there's so many flip throughs. Sorry, guys. I got to put my pencils on the side because I don't have a big pencil case yet for them. So I get I'm getting a green case. So, and I mean, there's been so many flip throughs of Fairy Miracles. So here's the yellow. Gonna make this yellow. And I'm not even pressing hard. Just making sure that it's bright. And the color here is yellow. And this is number 10 in the Pablos, just in case you guys want me to. And if we don't finish this image today, we'll finish it tomorrow. So how was everybody's Christmases and days off, you know? I hope everybody had a good time. See, it's very different to look at the chat because usually I'm used to the chat being white. And today, you guys don't see this, but it looks totally different. The chat looks different. Hi, another Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth Hanson. We have 2 other Elizabeths here. So it's always interesting to see. You know, I hope everybody got a lot in. The reason why I asked for the Pablos instead of the Holbeins is because the Holbeins are very expensive. Not to say that the Pablos aren't expensive, but they are. But the thing is, too, that I can replace the Pablos if I run out of a color. How has Tim been, Victoria? I know for a while he was going through a rough patch. And I also got a webcam from my mom. But this is the first time I'm using the webcam instead of the phone. So we'll see how well the webcam works. I'm glad, you know. I don't want anybody suffering during the holidays. It's also been a little bit difficult with my mother in the house a little bit more because she has to take all these classes for her job. So I haven't been having access to the computer as much. So I've been coloring a lot more. But I also need to start reading more for my book blog because I kind of, you know, for me, the most difficult thing I'm finding is to find balance with myself because I'm doing more for the coloring channel than I am doing for my book blog. So it used to be that I didn't do anything as much for my YouTube channel, but now I'm doing a lot more. Oh, Shalene, that's wonderful. You have a great husband. Hi, Joey. Hello, everybody new coming into the chat. So. If it looks dark, it's not meant to look dark. I don't know why it always looks dark in my house. So, Shalene, are you going to give us a Christmas haul video later on? You know, knee injuries are the most painful injuries. They're like not an easy injury to overcome. You know, when we're young and we get hurt, we are like, oh, we're fine, you know, but until we get seriously hurt, I think there's this misconception. And these sharpen really beautifully. Hold on, guys. I'm looking for the thing that... that's what I like. See, I like sharpening with this thing instead of most other sharpeners because it's self-contained. These are my gel pens, the glitter ones. I kept all the glitter ones. See how nice this sharpens? I don't even have to sharpen it long. Aww. He probably assumes, like my mother, I had enough. But I mean, it was like one of the only things on my list. So, you know, I took stuff off my wish list. You know, a lot of times I shop off my wish list. Hello, Shara. Can somebody please? Thank you, Kim. That was inappropriate. That was not. Can someone please block her? Thank you, Shalene. That was not appropriate. Thank you guys very much for that. We don't need that kind of negativity here. I don't want to deal with that. And they go on this paper very nicely. Hey, Deb, how are you? You missed the part of this that was the hog part. And now we're coloring with my Pablo's in Fairy Miracles. So we're using yellow. Good. And this color is called light purple. Hey, Debs. Thank you, mods, very much. I don't want that in my channel. And I'm sure a lot of people know that. That we don't tolerate that here. Victoria, you're gonna have to probably go to Etsy to get it, and it's on Etsy it's $41. On Amazon, if you go to get it on Amazon, it's $29. But they're having a problem keeping it in stock on Amazon for this book, so I don't know what it is. Hello, faithfulness. Thank you. Oh my goodness, all of you are here. There's a lot of you in the room. This is like purple. Yeah, that's what it is on Etsy. If you go to Amazon, it's $29. But you might have to wait a while for the book because they're having a problem keeping the book in stock. So there's a big welcome back, Robin. Yay, let's wave to everybody who's not in the. So it's just a matter of no, I'm going to be the first one to say it's just a matter of being patient. Hi, Joan. Hello, Michelle Love 85. Oh, we were talking about this book, Fairy Miracles, Faithfulness. What happened is they're having a hard time keeping this book on stock in Amazon. So if you go to Amazon, it's $29, but if you go to Etsy, it's $41. It's always in stock on Etsy. But the problem with Amazon is that they're not keeping it in stock, so it's hard to figure out what they're doing with the Amazon book. Now I'm looking for a light pink in this. This is it. Granite Rose. So they're having a hard time keeping the book in stock. Okay, thank you, Shara. Fairy Miracles is still available for pre-order on Amazon, but we'll deliver on the 2nd. Did you hear that, Victoria? So this is Granite Rose. I enjoy coloring in all of Clara's books. I am using the Pablos, Caran d'Ache Pablos. I got these from my father. And the best place, someone asked me once, what's the best place to get replacement pencils for your art pencils, whether it be Pablo, Luminance, Polys, Prismas. I have found the best place is Dick Blick because they cater to all kinds of artists, like clay artists, sculpture artists, color pencil artists. So that store is really, really a good store. Very helpful staff if you've ever been in the stores. I tell you, their staff is so knowledgeable and so nice when you go into their stores. Jerry's Art Rammer is the only place that actually sells the Sohos, the repays. So, Jerry's Art Rammer is good for the Sohos and some of the other brands. If you can't find brands on Dick, go to Jerry's Art Rammer as well. And they have some beautiful stuff too. I think there's a lot of flip-throughs now on this book. There's so many flip-throughs now of this book, but and 70s Books has a YouTube channel too. If you're thinking about getting any of the foreign books or the Japanese books, you may want to go there too, just to see what she has in her store. Because she has a YouTube channel. They have a YouTube channel where they do flip-throughs of books that they're selling. They have some Really beautiful books. I think my father... my father bought these. Amazon is the best place to buy the full set, but you can buy replacement pencils at Dick Blick's. So depends on where you're looking, because Amazon, Dick Blick's has great service. Where's the other place? There was another place that Colored Pencil recommended besides Sherry's Art Rammer. Oh, there's a seller on eBay that sells them from time to time. And not for a lot of money too, but you have to be fast because those deals go really fast on eBay. So just be warned, you guys, that. And this one is Carmine. These are coming like a dream. But Dick Blick's has a website, so the Pablos. Hold on, let me get my luminance out just so you guys. Of course, they have to be on the bottom. I just reorganized this drawer too. Actually, I put all the pencils that I wasn't using, like my Inktense, my color sorts, away in my boxes over there. And here's a luminance pencil. I'm just taking out a random luminance pencil. So here's the difference. The luminance are round, but these are hexagonal. I wouldn't say they're harder. I would say that they're just different in the way that they're lengthwise out. Just keep that in mind. Mine were gifted to me, so. And one thing that I like about these pencils as opposed to the luminance is that they're much creamier. So that's just a thing you guys might want to think about when you're buying them. I don't have a full set of luminance, so. Also, you know what I mean? I think I'm close to it. I think I'm like 12 pencils away from finishing it. My set. Really? Wow. Sometimes, you know, this is an issue too, because sometimes if you go to Blick's website, sometimes their pencils are cheaper than, like, sometimes they have, like, honest to God, they're selling Copics cheaper than Amazon. For some things are cheaper depending on when you get them and what time you get them. So depending on what time you get them. You know, depends on what you want, you know, because depending on what your preference is. Now, I'm not going to say one pencil is better than the other pencil. It just may be what you like. Some people like harder pencils. Some people like softer pencils. What I like about these is that they're creamy. They're rich. I just don't know how to do skin tone yet with Pablo's. I have not learned my skin recipe for Pablo's. You know what I find helps with light-handedness? And I'm going to show you guys something, and I learned this by watching a couple of people demonstrate what light and hard are. Now, when you do light, and I have a sketchbook. I have the sketchbook just for this reason. I use it like this. So when you're doing light, if you want to go lighter, you go farther away from your pencil. The farther away that you are from your pencil, the lighter. Now, if I want to go medium, and then if you want to go heavy-handed, you go closer. So lighter means you go farther away with your pencil and you hold it more outer towards you. Try that, Michelle. And it... So think about that. Also, Michelle, don't give up with the Prismas because the Prismas are a great pencil to teach you how to layer, blend. Ooh. You know, Prismas are good if you're lighter-handed. If you're not lighter-handed, they're not as good. But that doesn't mean that you can't learn to be lighter-handed. Okay. Thank you, Shalene. I'm looking around too. And also, guys, use your shopping apps. Like I have Honey as a shopping app. I absolutely love having my shopping app, the Honey app. And what that does is it saves you money and alerts you when something on your drop list. You can make a drop list of things you want, and then when the price goes lower on it, you'll know when the price goes lower on it. Michelle, what's your budget? Because I can recommend a lot of budget-friendly pencils, or I can recommend more expensive pencils, depending on your budget. I love Honey because it finds me things. Modernist, you should talk because you enabled these two. You should talk, Dev. You should talk because you enabled this one. You enabled this one. And I think you enabled this one. Was it your channel that I saw that? I would recommend our teasers, delis, Schriftfarbens. I would recommend, are you heavy-handed or are you light-handed? Because that makes a big difference in what you buy. And now I'm going to do... This is called light green, but it looks like more like a blue. It looks more like... Which book do you want, Kim? I have Girls with Poems. I haven't gotten the sequel yet, Girls with Music. Last I looked, it just arrived. Last I looked before I came on with you guys, it was at the Queen's International sorting thing. So that means I'll get it sometime this weekend or next week sometime, depending on how fast it clears customs. I'm still a month. Me, Shalene, you know, if you live in the U.S., you're always a month behind. So I'm still waiting on the Dragon book and the Timeless Beauty. So I'm waiting for that to come. I'm also waiting on my new Sackham's book. Now, I'm torn because I want the Wisteria book. So. You know, I think that for people who really want Momo Girl, or Girls with a Poem, the Timeless Beauty special is going to be absolutely worth it for those people. And if you guys can afford to buy yourself a subscription, I highly recommend that you do. Really? That's good to know. Guys, right now Color in Heaven is having a 50% off sale if you buy the subscription. And that's a very good deal to get that magazine. And I tell you, that magazine is absolutely beautiful. Except they like to phone my magazine all the time, and I've already told them I would appreciate it if they told the mailman not to bend the book. I would prefer that they just hand it to my doorman like they handle my other packages. What would your husband freak out about? I want to make her hair brown. I want to make it a nice brown. Bordeaux red. This is Bordeaux. You know what, Kim? Tell him this, that it's a chance for you to get. This is what you tell your husband, Michelle and Kim. This is what I tell people for the Color in Heaven subscription. Though if I buy it this way, I get a lot of artists for not a lot of money. It actually works out to be cheaper to buy the Color in Heaven magazine than actually buying for some of the books that you will buy. The subscription, in my mind, is absolutely worth it. And lately there hasn't been. Oh, Robin, that's lovely. Bye, T-Mac. What are you talking about? The color in heaven? The only person that I've seen use watercolor in the color in heaven books is May. But then again, May is fearless. And if you're going to use watercolors, my honest to God advice is look at what May does. And her books are just stunning. I just love what May does with her books. Also, if you're really afraid about watercolor, my suggestion is you buy some watercolor paper off of Amazon or the art store, because they do sell it separately, that your printer can print. And print some PDFs and then practice that way with watercolor. Just so you get comfortable learning what works on what paper. Oh, that sounds wonderful. What is 110 in American money? 110 pounds in American money. You have to understand the. Tell them this, that if you buy the subscription, Kim, this is our honest to God truth. Tell them this, if you buy the subscription, you're actually saving more money, number one, than if you would buy each of these artists individually. Number two, it comes monthly, so you'll get a new book every month, but you already have that. Or you know what you do? You put the book on your credit card that you don't have with your husband, hopefully. Because I have my own credit cards. Me and my mother have our own credit cards. We have our own money, so we keep everything separate. Hopefully you have a separate card for yourself. And then you go, oh, someone just bought me the subscription. This way he doesn't get all mad at you. What happened to my blue pencil? That's okay. We'll figure out what happened to the blue. Oh, I already put it back. Now I need a green. I need a green. And this is peacock green. You know what you know what, Kim? Here's what you do. Tell him this. What does he buy that you think he has enough of? And you go, listen, honey, you have this. Let me have my coloring. It's not hurting anybody. I enjoy it. I have a few supers, but I've not really used them much, so I got to learn how to use them more. And these pencils are phenomenal on this paper. I don't know what 110 pounds is in American money. I need my currency converter. Dev, did you get Slavic Beauty? Because I know Sammy got it. I know it's sold out, but I know a few people got Slavic Beauty. Here's the thing with me. If we get pencils, let's reuse them. So that's $140 in American money. See, that's a good way to work it out, Victoria. My thing is now that I'm only going to be ordering 1 or 2 things off of Etsy every month, just because it's getting to the point where it's getting ridiculously expensive for me to buy off of Etsy. So I figure. So I think that's true for a lot of married couples. Let's pay our bills first, and then if anything's left over, we'll do that. And we'll also include money for food. Do you like it, Dev? Because the one problem I had with Slavic Beauty is that they didn't make it available for us colorists in the U.S. Now, I'm not saying this as a complaint, but I'm like, really, guys, when you sell overseas and it's not sold to us in the U.S., we feel bad because we can't get our hands on that book until it comes out on Etsy, or June and Moon will have it on one of their sites. And if you're not familiar with who June and Moon are, June is 70 East Books, Moon is Cool Craft Books. I wasn't able to get it because they don't sell to this country, CB. And since December is not over yet, I haven't. You can't get that book for the U.S. They don't sell it to us, Katrina. I put in a request with Moon and June to see if they could get it for us, possibly. So this way, then we could get it. Also, guys, there are some beautiful quality books coming out of other countries. I'm hoping, Katrina, that she'll that if we can't get Slavic Beauty, Katrina, that she'll have it for us. That someone, one of the sellers on Etsy, will probably try and get it for us. And this color is called Pale Yellow. I don't mind paying shipping, CB, if the book is beautiful. But I'm like hopeful that the next time that she does a run, that she considers those of us who are colorists in the U.S. would like our chance at that book. Don't get me wrong, I think the artist has lovely images on Etsy, but I so much want the bound book than the Etsy images. Yeah, because it's sold out. Yeah, they're thinking of doing a reprint, Dev, because it sold out so well. They think that they want to do it again. But they're getting feedback from their audience saying that they should bring it to the U.S. Katrina, I wouldn't be surprised if it shows up on June or Moon's site. Katrina, over at Etsy, and then you can get the book that way. Because I think it's just a shame that we didn't get included in the conversation about wanting this book. And this is Fast Orange. Thank you, Dev. We hope to. I'm coloring in Fairy Miracles by Clara Makova. With Pablo's. I wish we could all win the lotto. What was delivered? Oh, Fairy Miracles. It's an absolute. I love this book. It's just. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for my reds. Scarlet. I love these. They're creamy. They may have replaced my love of my polys. I think these would be a nice complement to my polys, my Prismas. They're absolutely beautiful. That, you know, it was hard for me to ask for them. I'm not sure because, you know, every pencil is different. What's funny is I have my Pablos right over here. I have my polys right over here. My green case should come tomorrow. They're wax, but they're not leaving residue. You know, when I use my Prismas, they always leave residue no matter how light-handed I am. But I will tell you one thing about my Prismas. I learned with my Prismas how to layer, how to do things. Because I think, honest to God, June, or you know what, I would hope the artist would do for those of us in the U.S. who got cheated out of that book, Katrina, is that maybe she'll make a PDF, because I know there were a lot. I don't think I color fast, honest to God, but you know, Faith, I'm not the person who colors super, super fast. Have you ever seen those people who do the speed colorings on YouTube? I'm always amazed by how fast they make their videos. Nick uses markers. And I'm going to show you something that I'm doing with markers, because a lot of people don't ever see this Jade Summer book. Where is that Jade Summer book that I'm doing? I like coloring with markers sometimes because they're fast. You color faster. Well, I cannot find that Jade Summer book I was working on earlier. Which is odd. Oh, here it is. I put the pencils on top of the book. This is a book. This is something that I'm doing. Nick uses markers, so that's why he colors faster. This is almost done. This is from Beautiful Dresses, and I use Cali Art markers and Dick Blick markers. So, as you can see, I have a thick cardboard piece, a piece of cardboard over it, so it doesn't bleed through to the other side. But this is you know, I can understand you making it limited edition, but they should have made it available for us in the U.S. Or, you know, the very least that she can do is what she did with the metal, what my friend over at, or what Adele Lorraine did with Metal Haven, because it was a Kickstarter book and it was limited edition print run. And I bought 2 of those books, but I gave one to one of my friends. The second copy to my friend. That's covering up the white. And she made it into a digital version. Now, I would hope that the artist may, because I know the artist Christina Nowak has an Etsy shop. For those of us who like it, her images are very lovely, Dev. Thank you, Deb. And I think after the new year, I'm going to put all the Christmas stuff away in a box. This way, all the Christmas stuff will be available for next year. Not to say that I don't love Christmas, but I may take it out for Christmas in July at some point. But I'm thinking I want to take all the Halloween and the Christmas books and put them away for the time being. To make a digital edition of the book? Yeah, because then I can print it on the paper I like to print it on. Also, guys, if you're not familiar, there's an artist. Her name is Jana. She's known as Jana Fairy Art on Etsy. I got introduced to her. I'm not sure who I got introduced to her by. Was it Belinda? Okay, a Kickstarter is when you need money in a fund and you get rewards for it. Basically, what happens is that the artist or the person is trying to raise money for a project and they don't have the money for it. They try to raise money and funds. So what happens is with Kickstarter books, like what Adele Lorraine did when she was doing Meadowhaven, was she made a Kickstarter and it was only a print book. And that was the only way you could get the print book. And then after the Kickstarter was ended, on her Etsy site, she has a digital version of that book. So this way you can print out the thing. So then you understand how she worked this book into the system. Oh, and Shalene, we're also filming with my new webcam, so it's not the phone today. I must say that I love the Pablos. And they hold a point longer than the Prismas. I think maybe we'll do this tomorrow if I stream tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, we know they're worth it. The one that I'm using is the C. What am I using? I'm using the C. What am I using? Hold on. Let me see what I'm using. I'm using the C930E Logitech webcam. You just have to download the software. And once you download the software, webcam. So, guys, we have Christmas Fun Mad Libs, the Avengers Mad Libs, Unicorns, Mermaids, and Mad Libs, Dog Ate My Mad Libs, Hot Off the Presses Mad Libs. Which Mad Libs should we try? I think I want to do Avengers Mad Libs. Let's try and do Avengers Mad Libs for the new year. Yes, Mad Lib time! I love Mad Libs. Also, guys, if you ever want to sharpen your pencil sharpener, tip of the day, if you guys ever want to sharpen up your mat, use your thing like that, and then you can do that. Let's do Avengers Mad Libs. So, does anybody remember how to play this? So, I'm going to do a quick overview of this. You know, I've lost 5 pounds since the holiday began. I was 218 pounds. I don't mind admitting that, but now I'm down to 213 pounds. So I feel very good about that, you know. In case you have forgotten what adjectives, adverbs, nouns, and verbs are, here is a quick review. An adjective describes something or somebody. Lumpy, soft, ugly, messy, and shorter adjectives. An adverb tells how something is done. It modifies a verb and usually ends in ly, like modestly, stupidly, greedily, and carefully are adverbs. A noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. Sidewalk, umbrella, bridle, bathtub, and nose are nouns. A verb is an action verb. A verb is an action word. Run, pitch, jump, and swim are verbs. Put the verbs in past tense if the directions say past tense. Ran, pitched, jumped, and swam are verbs in the past tense. When we ask for place, we mean any sort of place, a country or city. Spain, Cleveland, or a room like bathroom, kitchen is a place. An explanation or silly word is any sort of funny sound, gasp, grunt, or outcry like wow, ouch, whoop, ick, and gadzooks. When we ask for specific words like a number, a color, an animal, or part of the body, we mean that word that is one of those things like 7, blue, horse, or head. When we ask for a plural, it means more than one. For example, cat pluralized is cats. So, let's start the mad verbs. I need a verb. Verb. I can't wait to see your channel. Verb. Guys, I need verbs. We're playing Mad Libs. Swim. Thank you. I'll use that. Okay. Adjectives, guys. I need a few adjectives. I need 6 different adjectives, so. Adjectives. Thank you, guys. We do this together. Thank you, guys, for the adjectives. So now I put them in. I need 6 nouns. 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 We need 6 nouns. Color. We need color. Color. Part of the body. I need 2 parts of the body. 2 parts of the body. And I need a plural noun. Plural noun. Plural noun. Plural noun. Like that. Okay, guys. So I'm just pulling in the last of the things. And so now we will read the Mad Lib. This is called Topsy-Turvy, and this Topsy-Turvy. With the Southern Jolt, the Avengers meeting location turned upside down. Captain America gave a startled swim and grabbed for his brightly shield. Everyone finds something to hold on. Iron Man set fire in his couch jets. The Green Widow wrapped her arms around a crumb, and Hawkeye shot a suction cup cat and rope at the wall. I feel sick to my neck, Thor said with a creepy groan. My butt is spinning, the Black Widow said, cringing. I feel it too, but according to my boys, the room is prissy, said Iron Man. Thor cried out, this seems like my moody brother's Loki's doing. And with that, the god of home slammed his bleak hammer on the bench. There was a loud crash and a bright pencil, and suddenly the room went back to normal. We must always be on the guard against Loki's glowing magic, Thor warned. You guys are funny. You guys are really funny. So that was the Avengers one. We have a lot of fun with the Avengers one, guys. So that is funny, guys. Thank you guys coming so much. And liking this stream. You guys made this really a fun stream and a fun way to spend my afternoon. I really appreciate you guys coming here and spending the time with me to do this. So now we know our next book will be this book that we'll be coloring out of. So, and Dev, I do like the Pablos. They're a lot. So thank you guys so much for coming. So we're going to end the stream here. So I hope you all have a great, great New Year's weekend and have fun this weekend. Bye, everybody.